again around Baron, but again getting spotted by the clairvoyants. So again they have to wait for a later time when the enemy team isn't paying attention or is dead. But for now, probably not the best idea to do this. Even though they seem to be going for it now. Well, they could be going for it now, because nobody is visible except for this one guy. So yeah, they're going for it. Even though they know that CV has just been used. And so the enemy team is on the way. 2 wards going down. A little bit excessive I would say. And an actual Baron steal by Nunu there. So the Zillion ult saves Malzahar. But yeah, well, Blitzcrank cannot use the get the ult therefore and dies. So they actually lost no one, killed 2 and stole Baron, and that might actually be enough to, well, to win this game, because they were losing, not by much, but they were losing, and this may actually be enough to turn it around and to make sure that they now have some sort of a lead. They're going to keep farming and push the lanes up to the river probably, but not any further, and then just try to find some enemies, kill them, and once they kill one they can push in one of the lanes. Because it's normally not a good idea to, even if you have Baron buff, if you're behind, to just push, because then you're going to lose one of your own and then it's 4v5 and you're not going to win the team fight. Because if they now lose one of the team fights, so if they now get aced basically, they lose completely, because the enemy team can just push this lane, so the mid lane, and just kill the 2 Nexus turrets and kill the Nexus before anyone can get up again. So the Baron Nashor icon seems to be the same as they use for Kassadin's, one of his skills. I'm not sure what it looks like, but I think it looks something like this. Seems like a strange icon anyway. The ancient golem and the lizard are really these well drawn icons. I don't know what's on them because I cannot actually see what's on them. But at least it seems more like they actually tried to make something out of it. Again, I lost Poppy there, but fortunately there's the spacebar, and the spacebar centers the screen on your hero, or in this case Poppy, the one who made the replay. So now they lost one of theirs, so they lost Soraka in this case, and that means that it's 4v5 and they will have some trouble holding this off. A huge enemy minion wave coming in, and they are going to kill someone here. Oh, the Zillion ult, of course. Blitzcrank might die. Blitzcrank actually gets out, but that means that someone else is not going to get out because they missed their tank. And they're going to try to chase these guys, but yeah, with Zillion's well, faster moving spell, I'm not sure what it's called anymore. Doesn't matter. They are going to get out, and well, Blitzcrank of course has its own spell to move faster. And they got 2 kills for 1. So it's actually 15 all again. Because they lost Soraka right in the beginning of that fight. Then the fight went 1v2. So it's all tight. So blue buff got stolen again. It's at least the second time that happened. But at least red buff is still there. But blue buff on Zillion is really strong, because then he can just spam all his abilities without having to worry about cooldowns or mana. And of course it is quite strong on other casters as well. But certain casters can use it better than others. But I guess that's with everything in this game. Some people can use it better than others. Or some champions. So they keep up with the warding. There are still 2 wards on the map, and or maybe three wards. 1 in this bush, 1 in this, and 1 in this. And it's something that people forget. Well, low ELO players normally don't watch the minimap that much. So even if you ward the map, they still wouldn't notice that the enemies are coming or that something is happening. So then it's a real waste of money. Because that's what it's normally considered in low ELO matches, that it's a waste of money. But wards are only 75 gold and you can prevent ganks with them, you can actually set up kills with them. Because if you can spot where the enemy is, especially if they're on their own, then you might be able to set up a gank where normally if you have no idea where someone is, then it's a lot harder of course to kill them. You have to run into them accidentally. So again, Baron. It seems that this is a game that revolves around Baron continuously. Yeah, I cannot see the health bars here, so I'm just going to stick with Poppy. Poppy getting 2 kills and then finally dying. So up to 9 and 2 now. And this fight went pretty well. 3 for 4 and Baron is still alive. So they actually prevented the enemy team from getting Baron. But there's nothing holding them from doing it again once they resurrect, revive or whatever it's called. And therefore they have to watch out for it. There is a ward now at Baron, just to keep track of whether the enemy team is going for it once they resurrect. And it doesn't seem to be the case. Although Blitzcrank is probably not the one with the oracles, because then they would focus him a little bit more. They now let him go for the second time. And if someone has oracles, he's probably going to be one of the first to fall, even if it is a tank. Because oracles